There's someone in your life that used to bring you joy, but then every time you were around them, they would nitpick the way you spoke, what you looked like. Actually, every traumatic thing that you tell me is actually a lie. Oh, you're fat. Oh, you're gross. Oh, you don't shower. Oh, you're... Hi, guys. Oh my God. Has it always been like this? To where it's at and then like username, it's not like your actual name? How crazy. Someone said 6'7". Oh God. I can't with that. I'm just waiting for more people to come in. How are you guys doing though? I'm feeling a little nervous. I really don't want to cry in this live stream, but you know what? I might. I've been having people tell me, "Baby, be transparent." And sorry, hold on. I have a cat who likes to play with my earrings, which is fine and dandy. They're broke. That's why I'm not wearing them, by the way. So it's hard for me to be transparent on YouTube. That's been very obvious for me for a very long time. That immediately when I turn on a camera or I go live stream or whatever it may be, I turn into this robotic version of myself. And it comes natural. Genuinely, it comes natural. I instantly know exactly what it's not even that I know exactly, it's just my body knows exactly how to act because I have such a wallop. Say you have a friendship, say you are in a relationship, say you are, it's a cousin, it's an uncle, it doesn't matter. There's a coworker. There's someone in your life that used to bring you joy, but then every time you were around them, they would nitpick the way you spoke, what you looked like. You weren't crying enough, you were crying too much. You weren't eating enough, you're eating too much. You're not supposed to be doing that. Actually, every traumatic thing that you tell me is actually a lie. Oh, you're fat. Oh, you're gross. Oh, you don't shower. Oh, you're... Eventually, the way you are around them is not going to be how you once were. I've had a lot of people say that I'm not the same person I was when I first started YouTube, and that's the truth. I can handle... A lot of people are like, Amberlynn, you wouldn't be able to join the LCU because all the hate you get. I would get less hate there than I would here. I know I have support. I know there are people who genuinely care, who genuinely like me, who genuinely see me for who I am. I know that. But reaction channels have created an environment, a safe space, a community to literally breed and feed off of hating me. And this has led to a lot of bad things in my life. A lot. Genuinely. And I have gotten through it every single time. I was able to get through it. I always told myself that no matter what happens, I can get through it. And I was right. I always did. I put myself through all of this because it was my job. It was my passion. I love YouTube. I love making content. I love talking to you guys. I love talking. I don't know if it's, I just like to hear myself talk. I don't know what it is. Like, why is anyone on YouTube? We enjoy this type of job. We enjoy talking about ourselves, whether it's narcissistic or whatever it may be. Or maybe it's just a little girl inside of me. No one ever listened to me as a kid, as a teenager. And then finally thousands of people wanted to listen to me. Whatever your reason is for watching me, you've watched me. And I've been on YouTube for 13 years. 13. And I have had some major ebbs and flows on YouTube, for sure. And I've tried my very hardest to share my journey, but do it the right way. I have not uploaded an actual video in half of a year. I've done just live streams. I have not talked about EDs. I have not really talked about my weight. I have not done anything like that. That's what my channel was for the longest time, though. It was genuinely all of that type of stuff. But that was years ago. Mukbang, who is she? I haven't filmed one of those since I was with Feline. And then I got mass reported hard. It was crazy. I'm confused about, say you're driving, right? And you're driving on a road that goes 60 miles per hour. And then they realize, actually, no, I think this road should be 45. So you're going down it, 45. And then a cop pulls you over. And they're like, last month you were going 60 down this, so I'm going to give you a ticket. And you're like, but wait a minute. I was allowed to. That's what it feels like to me. That's what it genuinely feels like to me. I'm being punished for things that I posted years ago, and that's okay. I am going to obviously gracefully accept YouTube's decision. But I've been on here for 13 years. This has been my job for 13 years. This has been my constant for 13 years. I have been so beyond, for the lack of a better term, blessed. I'm grateful, but everything happens for a reason. Everything. Life is genuinely about yin-yang. Good things happen and bad things. Positive things happen and negative things. And that's always how it will be. It's like a part of me regrets sharing my journey as someone who struggles, just genuinely struggles as a human. I'm too afraid to say anything because as we speak, YouTube is changing a lot. But at the time, I genuinely thought I was doing what was right. I was just sharing my thoughts, my life, my struggles. Whether I was wrong or right or this or that, I never intentionally meant to do something I wasn't supposed to. Ugh, sorry. I literally did my makeup so I could do cameos. Thankfully, I did them already because my makeup's getting messed up. Speaking of cameo, not me putting an ad in the middle of a freaking breakdown, me truly being 100% vulnerable in this moment. But I'll explain why I'm putting these ads in. But my cameo is 40% off. So I have an old thing that's linked that MyFitnessPal down at the bottom, Laced in Honey. That's old, so ignore that. I don't go on there, nothing like that. So, but down below, and that is because I am currently in a stage of life where YouTube is no longer my job. YouTube demonized me. Sorry, I really did think that was funny because everyone was talking about demonetized and then this random person put demonized and it made me laugh. In the fit of an actual storm inside of me, I thought it was funny and I don't know why. I don't know why a lot of things are funny. I don't know why it just was, okay? So I was demonetized because I was mass reported hardcore. And I was getting screenshots from forums and Facebook's this and that and the subreddits and the this and the that where people were celebrating reporting me. So it became I don't know, a hobby for some people. It became a let's take Amberlynn down type of thing. And so I became demonetized. And I appealed it, obviously. You had to send in a video under 5 minutes and you had to answer these bullet points and this and that. I was scared, obviously. Who wouldn't be? This has been my source of income. It's why I have a roof over my head. It's how I'm able to take care of. It's the reason why I have anything in my life. I had nothing. I genuinely had nothing. And now I have everything I need because of YouTube. I'm scared. I don't know anything different. I think he has surgery on Friday. And that is why you guys have randomly been hearing me say, I'm going to the vet because I am trying so fucking hard to figure out what is wrong with her. And thankfully it's now being taken care of. So I'm worried. Keep her in your thoughts, please, because it has been a lot. I'm just glad it's getting taken care of. But why I mention that it's just random shit. And I bought all the gifts already. I was supposed to do a swap with Pink Sparkles. I haven't even reached out to her yet to let her know that, like, last time I sent her gifts, it was like $400 in shipping. I can't do that. I can't. And that's me being absolutely 100% transparent. I have to save every penny where I can. And I'm so thankful for my grandma and my mom. They both offered to help pay for Twinkie's surgery. I literally was so grateful. And this is genuinely, it's more serious than, oh, Amberlynn got demonetized. It's like, it's heavier than that. I just imagine losing it all, you know. And my savings it was directly for taxes. I just feel really lost, confused, frustrated. I feel like things aren't always fair because it's like I made the content, but my content is on hundreds of reaction channels. Every last bit of it, not just snippets, not just this and that, but my whole video. How are you going to tell that person in the car they have to go 45 miles per hour, but they're in trouble for going 60 a month ago when they were allowed to? But just because the reaction channel might be driving a different car, they're allowed to go 60 when I'm not? I don't want this to happen to anybody. I don't care If I dislike you, if you've ruined my life, if you have created a hate mob for me, if you have bred it, you have fed it, and you have nurtured it as your baby, as your whatever, I want you to know, deep down, if you're watching this and you're a reaction channel, if I were you, do what you can to make it to where this does not happen to you. Please, genuinely and wholeheartedly. Because I wouldn't wish this type of fear and pain on anybody. Because it's heavy, it's hard, it's scary. It's not a place that anyone should be in. People get fired all the time, genuinely. That's just a thing they do. It just happens. They get fired, they let go, they move on, they quit, they move on to a different journey in their life, whatever it may be. It's a normal part of life. I'm fully aware of that. I'm fully aware. And there are people out there who have it worse than me. I'm also aware of that. I'm aware of all these things, but I feel like I'm drowning. And anyways, so I sent the appeal video, and they denied it. I truly want all my supporters, please, the people who have watched me for so long, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't go. I don't think many people would say you're at work and your boss comes up to you and says, I've decided I'm not going to pay you anymore. You can keep coming in though. I don't think anyone would. I understand I wasn't coming on here as frequently as I should have been or would have been, but I was still coming. Now I have to put that time and that energy into other things. I do. I have to give all of myself to something else. And I'm so sorry. It genuinely hurts my fucking soul to say that. It really does. It really does. I have to go be a person now. A normal person. I always try to look at the positives to every single situation. No matter how hurtful, painful, scary, no matter what. I try my very hardest to look at the positives of it all. And the positives that I see in this is, as scary and as hard and as painful as it is, I get to embark on a different journey now. I get to demonstrate. What am I trying to say? Sorry. Romeo just meowed and it distracted me. Hi, baby. Hi. I've been depressed as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been depressed in so long, you guys. I haven't brushed my hair since this happened. I have been down in a funk. I have been so scared. And then last night, when I got denied last night, you guys, I didn't cry. I was so shocked. Genuinely, truly so shocked. I would have loved a chance to fix it first, but that's just not the way it goes. What are you doing, Rome's? And it's really hard because it's the holidays and I wanted it special for my grandma. I wanted it special for my mom because that's the type of person I am. And I just feel so stupid. Me and my mom had so many things planned for Vlogmas. I would say in my vlogs, oh, nothing's planned. Me and my mom planned a lot and I was really excited. I bought a $1,300 camera, you guys. I'm gonna be selling that. I'm gonna be selling my choosies. I'm gonna be selling Legos. I'm gonna be selling my books. I'm gonna be selling whatever I can sell to help me in this time. I don't like to be the person to say it feels weird. It feels weird and it feels wrong. It feels weird. But if you want to give me a penny, you can give me a penny. I don't even really know. I guess I could put it. This thing is moving so fast. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't really know. I'm genuinely new to this. But I'm currently applying for jobs. I am currently finding other routes of income. YouTube has been great. It has been hard. Ropes. Hi, baby. You're so sweet. I have to figure out some stuff for sure. But what I'm trying to say is, which I don't want to say it, but the actual reality of it all. Be nice, babies. It's okay. Romeo, she's trying to rest us. The reality of it all is, I'm leaving YouTube. It's not my job anymore. I don't know what that's gonna look like for me in my life. What the hell did I just do? I clicked something weird. Well, sure. I'll come on here randomly. Because there are so many people. I personally, for me, can't imagine roles being reversed. There's a YouTuber I've watched for years and years and years, and all of a sudden they're like, "Hi, deuces." That would be really depressing for me. And I'm not saying I'm anything amazing. But there are people who, sorry about my scratches, you guys, but there are people who do watching me, and I don't know, but there's no Vlogmas, there's no this or that, so there's no, I have to put my energy into a different job. I don't know what that looks like for me right now. I don't know anything. I genuinely don't know anything. But I really am appreciative for this time that I've had on YouTube. I really am. I cannot believe that I was a YouTuber. It was stupid, but I wanted it so bad. And it happened. I don't know how or why or what it may be, but it happened. And I'm so, so grateful. And it was something I never took for granted. Never. But I've been horrific with money. I'll say that. I've been horrific with money. And my CPM constantly was getting lowered, which means it's how much you get paid per 1,000 views. And everyone's on YouTube is different. No one gets paid the same amount. And it changes every single day, might I add. Not everyone hates you. I know. But I forgot what I was saying. I genuinely forgot what I was saying. Oh, I was really bad with money. I grew up with nothing. So it's like the psychological weird thing that your mind does. You're going to go one of two ways when you grow up with nothing. You're either going to be super, oh my God, I have to watch my money in case it all goes away. Or you're going to be my extreme that I did is I need all the stuffs in case my money goes away. I don't know why I was like that. I just would spend money all the time. Some people are bad with money. The thing for sure is my bills were always paid on time. I've never been the type to not be responsible in that way. But my free money, my money that was just chilling, my hobbies are expensive. Ego and this and that. And do I have regrets? Of course I do. Do I wish I can go back in time? Yes. Behave differently regarding money? Yes. Absolutely. I'm not the only one that does shit like that. I find so much comfort when Trisha Paytas goes on random little rants because she's the same way. She makes so much more than me. She's not good at saving money. She spends all her money. It's so eye-opening to me that, like, no matter what type of life you came from, no matter what type of job you have, no matter what type of anything, so many things are relatable. Being a human. Have you guys ever been watching TikTok and someone says something and you're like, wait, that's weird, I do that too. And then you open the comments and you see all the comments and they're like, damn, I don't have one single experience that someone else doesn't have. Or it's very that. And it's weirdly comforting. I don't know. So the end of an era. The end of Amberlynn Reid on YouTube. I didn't expect it to be this soon, I will tell you that. I did not expect it. But I see the positives in this. I do. I get to experience life differently now. I get to have different routines and hopefully meet new people, and this could be good for me. It really could be good for me. And right now it's hard and heavy and scary. I don't like asking anybody for anything. I've very much not been that type of girly pop. I do not like asking people, especially for money. Ugh, it makes me feel horrible. But the best and only thing I can say is genuinely, if you want to support me, is my Cameo is currently 40% off. And I made a Cash App because someone told me to. They said it would probably be a good idea because you do have supporters. And so I made one. And that's pinned. My Cameo link is in the description. It's taken a lot for me to do that. But sometimes it happens. We were born to work. Tell me why. I didn't choose this life. We were born to make money. That is how we survive. I need to edit that. Hold on a second, you guys. Because that thing that automatically pops up is not accurate. So take that out. Because as you can tell, it says, "Hi, I'm Bambi." That was back when I was with Feline. I am not the type to do this. It makes me feel really bad. We all have, said, the yin yang of it all. I have always been a very giving person when it comes to money and gifts, and everyone has seen that. Everyone would. So it's like, maybe that type of good karma will come back at me. I'm just being as transparent as possible. Genuinely, in this moment, I feel so, like, I'm not a praying type of person, but I just realized I still have nail polish on my fingers, old nail polish. I'm not a praying type of person, but I have been so desperate that I prayed, and I don't know who's listening, what's listening. I don't at all. But if you pray, please pray for me, pray for Twinkie, pray for my grandma. Just pray, please. Positive thoughts, anything would actually mean the world. Twinkie does have surgery on Friday. I will keep you guys updated on that. I will post a community tab after she's out of surgery. You guys know Twinkie is my actual best friend. She's sleeping right now. So she's my heart and my soul, my everything and more, and I will do anything and everything for her. So I'm gonna go. For surgery, she's getting that lump removed. You guys know that lump? She's getting that lump removed. So I love you guys too. And it's just crazy that all this is happening at once, because that's not even the end of it. My mom, she was driving, obviously, and she slowed down to turn, and someone ran into the back of her car. This was like 2 nights ago. And I'm just like, damn, when it rains, it pours. I don't know. I'm gonna go. This is the end. And it's hard for me to process, really. Oh my god, look at my eyeliner. Alright. I love you guys too. I really do. I hope that you guys have good lives, and I hope that you guys find another Amberlynn. But I don't think you will. There's only one of those. Life is crazy, isn't it? Oh my god. I don't even want to click off. It is a hard goodbye. Alright, you guys. If you don't want to pray for me, pray for Twinkie. And that's the end of it. Till next time.
Look at my face.
Oh.
I don't give a damn.
My dear.
Bye, girl. Bye, girl. Bye.
You're done. You're done. You're done.